Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hi, welcome to our series on getting to know Jersey Sound members.
We'll be conducting interviews with other members going forward, but we thought this week we would just start with ourselves.
And of course, we're all here for the music, but each person in our chorus has a special talent, and we're going to tap into them in different ways in our interviews.
So although we formed the tech triad, as we said in our last video, we all have other roles that give us great opportunities for personal development and growth within the chorus, because it's amazing in a chorus like ours how many different areas there are where you can use your talents. And for instance, our Mandy here just completed the DCP, which is the Triad Line's Director Certification Program, to become a certified director. So I'm just curious, Mandy, if you could tell us why you wanted to begin the program. What was your motivation and what are your goals?
So my motivation to do the program is that I already have a music degree. I did study a little bit of conducting in college, and I always thought it would be cool just to get that certification right now in a time in my life when I had the time to do it and I had the knowledge to do it, because I will have this for the rest of my Sweet Adeline life, and I plan to Sweet Adelines for a long, long, long time. So it was just really good timing for me to do it. It took about a year and a half. There's three parts to it. There's a bunch of written tests that you have to take that have like music theory and organization and stuff like that. And then there's an analytical listening portion where you listen for different things in an ensemble. And then finally, I completed the practical portion a little over a year ago, where I got to stand up in front of the chorus. And if I didn't have my chorus, I could not have completed that part of the program. So thank you to my girls. Stood up in front of the chorus, got to do vocal warm-ups. I worked on an uptune, and I also worked on a ballad and spent about an hour up in front of the chorus. So that was cool. As far as goals, everyone asked me when I first completed it last May, what are you going to do next? And I went, go to chorus on Wednesday. For me, it's a long-term goal of, using the knowledge that I have to give back to Sweet Adelines.
And you definitely have done that. And since completing her DCP successfully, we're very proud to say that Mandy has become an assistant director in Jersey Sound Chorus. So since her time doing her practical exam in front of the chorus, she has now led the chorus through multiple rehearsals and even some performances. So can you tell us just quickly maybe one challenge you have faced and one success that you've had in those new experiences?
Yeah, well, I've definitely learned a lot. Like when you stand up in front of the chorus and you're waving your arms and like you stutter or you have a hiccup or like you twitch, they do something. They keep on keeping on. So learning to be mindful about what I am doing and how I'm presenting myself, not only as a singer, but to the chorus, how I want them to mirror me, has been super. Wow, I've learned a lot about that. A little challenging, but a lot of fun. And this past December, I had a couple of opportunities to direct our amazing chorus out in public. We had a performance where I was co-directing with one of our other assistant directors, Helen Koget. And I kept going back to my riser spot, and there was one woman in the audience, and I'm going, she looks really familiar. So finally, at the end of the performance, I went up to her and said, did I have you in college? And I found out she was one of my college professors for one of my education classes. But it was just so cool to be able to show her, here's what I do. Isn't this cool?
That's so exciting.
And then also we had a performance in Haddonfield, and the 6 ABC News truck pulled up, set up right near us, and one of the newscasters used us as her backdrop. and I got to direct on the evening news, which was really cool. My mom is so proud.
World
Shared it with
famous.
all her friends. So it's been amazing, and I look forward to all of the other cool opportunities that I will get to have with my amazing chorus.
And we're so proud of you and this really big accomplishment. So we can't wait to see what you'll do next.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I always think off script here, but I always think about the amazing people I get to sing for in Sweet Adelines. You know, I get to sing for Stephanie. I've sung for Claire at Greater Harrisburg, and I've sung for Lori Ludlum a few times at Shades of Harmony. And it's awesome to say that I have now sung for Mandy Holler.
Me too.
Oh, you guys are too much. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, so enough about me. Julie.
Except Cape Shore I've sung for.
So Miss Julie,
Yes.
on our management team, because if you saw our last video, you saw me say that she jumps in with both feet, which is absolutely true, and she does an amazing job at all the things that she puts her hand to and her mind to. But I am curious, since I am not administratively minded, like hardly at all, how has being on the management team enhanced your chorus experience?
I think for me, one of the things that I like to do is try to see the whole picture as best as I can. So that I'm trying to think about the end result of something and how everyone is affected. So by being part of the management team, I've gotten that really drilled down inside view, but then have been able to apply it to big vision projects. In the couple of different roles that I've had on management team, I started as our communications coordinator and worked on updating our image and our brand through our flyers and external communications. And then more recently with membership team and how we interact with new guests that become regular visitors, that become members, and how we present ourselves. So some of that is that, you know, big picture stuff that being on the management team helps me have a hand in and give my voice to. And then being part of the chorus to relay that information back to everyone and display it has been really fun and instrumental, I think, in growing our chorus as best as we can.
Cool.
But Julie also has another role that she does, which is denoted by this fat green ribbon around her neck, which means she's not only a member of a registered quartet in Sweet Adelines International, she is a member of a quartet that has won a regional quartet medal. So could you just tell us a little bit about how it is to be in a quartet and also one that has had that honor of winning the medal?
Yeah, of course. It's really, really exciting. The first day that I came to Jersey Sound, there was a lot going on, and I got to see Jersey Sound chorus and ladies from another chorus and actually gentlemen from another chorus and a quartet, all in my very, very first visit to Jersey Sound. And when I saw the quartet, I was like, oh, I want to do that. So in my short time in Jersey Sound, I've been part of 3 quartets. The first one was called Sound Booth, and that one ended because people moved away and had babies and joined other choruses. And then my second quartet was called Chutzpah, and Maggie's actually wearing our Chutzpah shirt. We were in the quartet together. And while that was super fun, that quartet experience was not for everybody, which is okay, because quartetting is not for everybody. And Maggie. But anyway, I then joined a new quartet, and we're called Up and Away. And last April, we got to compete in Albany, New York in Region 15. And we competed for the very first time as this group, Up and Away. And we were so fortunate to have earned 5th place overall in that region. So we got these really cool looking 2019 medals. And we were really looking forward to competing this year in Region 19. We didn't have a scheduling conflict this year, but because of the current world circumstances, that event has been canceled. So we're a little disappointed that we don't get to continue sharing music and showing how we've improved our skills. But in the meantime, the nice thing about being part of a quartet is really understanding your sound and what is coming out of your vocal instrument and how it sounds to you and how it fits in with the other parts. And that is absolutely applied to being part of the chorus, because you have to do the same thing there. It's just more people singing on that part. I've gotten a really good sense of where Joe is and when I need to lean into a note more than others. So being in a quartet has really expanded my chorus skills as well, and I'm happy to share those too.
And it's been so fun to watch your quartet every time you guys get up in front of the chorus and show off. Every time we hear you, we can hear the improvement, we can hear how hard you've worked, and it's just so cool that most of you are part of our chorus and that we know that you're putting all of that hard work back into chorus and that chorus is helping you improve your quartets. So it's just really cool for us too.
It's a giant circle, and I can say from the bottom of our hearts that we feel that love and we feel that support. And like you just mentioned, one of our members sings with Liberty Oak Chorus in Region 15, and when we sang there last year, her chorus just accepted us as if we've been singing on their risers for a million years. So having two choruses worth of support has just been truly indescribable. So we hope to keep doing this, and hopefully we'll continue to compete, and we'll see how that goes next time we get to do that.
Having those quartets strengthens the chorus. Having quartets in the chorus just strengthens the chorus overall. I feel like we've really achieved a lot more in the past few years because we do have several competing quartets who we will be talking to in this series. So
absolutely. So that is enough about myself. I'm going to ask Maggie our next question. So Maggie is also part of our visual team, and she is one of our chorus rock stars when it comes to showing the emotions in a song. And that if you're watching her perform, you cannot take your eyes off of her. She's just that captivating, and we are so excited that we get to watch you perform. So how do you turn what you do into motivation for others to stay on top of their visual game?
Well, I feel like one thing that we do on the visual team is that we are assigned other people in the chorus to watch, and Mandy takes videos of us every week, and then we watch our people, and then we connect with them one-on-one to talk about what they do well, what maybe they could use a little more help on. And there's even times when we'll pop over to their house during the week, especially at contest time, pop over to their house during the week and work on something personally, or just give them feedback. I feel like for myself, it is just so ironic that I'm even in this position, because my worst thing was performance when I first joined the chorus. I was just terrified of that aspect. I thought I was joining this nice little singing group and found that I was expected to perform and do choreo, and I thought I could never, ever do it. In fact, at one night at chorus early on, I just broke down in tears. I was like, and Stephanie, our director, took me out and she said, "What?" I said, "I can't do this. I can't perform. I'm a good singer, but I just was beside myself. You know, in fact, I said to her, "I can't do this performance thing. I'm a Catholic." And she's like, "What the heck is your music, your face is still." It was a huge thing for me. And it is something that I worked on so hard because it doesn't come naturally to me. But because it's a part of what we do, I've worked really hard on it. And I feel like I can pass on all those things that I did to up my game to everybody else that I work with. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
And now look at you. Maggie's now on the front row of our chorus and getting down with our songs.
Oh, so not only is Maggie amazing visually in our chorus, but I also have the distinct pleasure of being on the musical leadership of Jersey Sound Chorus, and Maggie steers that ship. She just was asked to be music team chair last year, I think toward the end of last year, and it's been amazing to work with her. Her vision for this chorus is just unbelievable. So what I want to know is, Maggie, what are you most looking forward to accomplishing as music team chair?
You know, as music team chair, I feel like not like it's nice that you said those nice things about me. It's not my vision, it's our vision. Our chorus has come together over the years, and we have chosen, you know, musical excellence is our vision. We want to be better. We want to, not just in our competition, but every time we perform, we want to perform at the highest level. And I've been so fortunate to be able to go to a lot of the best thing about Sweet Adelines, and particularly our region, Region 19, is that we get so many educational opportunities. We get to hear from, in person, so many great coaches and leaders. And I've just learned so much over the years, and I was known as an inveterate note taker. I come home with notes. And then even before I was on the music team, I would kind of shoot them to the people on the music team, you know, just in case you're interested, I took these notes. So I feel like my goal is just to use those things that I have learned to help, of course, achieve our goal, and also to bring everybody together. We have a great team, and to talk to different people about what their strengths are and how they can, to pull the team together to do it, you know, so that everybody has a role and everybody has a way to share their talents musically to bring us together. So yeah, it's a great honor, I can tell you. It's a great honor.
Well, and we appreciate you being in that role.
Yes, it's a lot of hard work, and you make it look super easy. And being on the music team, I know it's not. So
this may have seemed like a mutual admiration society video, and it kind of actually is, because I mean, we all enjoy working together. We all love each other. And going forward, we're gonna do these little sit-down interviews with various people in the chorus. We're going to talk to our team leader. We're going to talk to Stephanie, our director. We're going to talk to some of our quartets. We have some combos in the chorus. We have a sister pair. We have a mother-daughter pair. We have a husband and wife pair. Yes, we have a husband in our chorus. So, so stay tuned. I think we hope you'll all be interested in what's to come.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.